All right, let's talk about it. If you are just so done with the swiping and you're ready to look up from your phone and find a real, actual connection, you are in the right place. We're going to break down exactly how to meet people in the real world, beyond the algorithms.
I mean, does this sound like you? You've deleted them, you've re-downloaded them, you've paused them. If you're feeling that dating app burnout, trust me, you are not alone. It's a real thing. But it definitely doesn't have to be the end of your dating life. Not at all.
So yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It can feel kind of intimidating to even think about, but it is absolutely possible. We're going to walk through a really simple three-part framework to make it happen. First, we'll master your inner game. Second, we'll create an action plan. And finally, we'll talk about playing the long game.
Okay, part one, the inner game. Because seriously, before you even think about where to go or what to say, the most important work starts right here, inside you. This is the foundation for everything. It's all about getting your mindset right for success. So many of us are just kind of floating, waiting for some magical feeling, that whole I'll know it when I feel it thing. But honestly, that can lead you down some weird paths. The real power move is to get crystal clear on what you actually want in a partner. Having that clarity saves you and everyone else a whole lot of time and heartache.
And when you have that clarity, you can do something really important. You stop settling, right? No more of those vague situationships where you have no idea where you stand. No more breadcrumbing where someone gives you just enough attention to keep you hanging on. If it doesn't align with what you truly want, it's just a distraction from meeting someone who's on your level.
And a huge piece of this inner game is looking at your own stuff. You got to ask yourself the tough questions. Are you terrified of rejection? Are you still carrying some baggage from a past relationship? Understanding these things, and even your attachment style, is what actually makes you emotionally available for a healthy new connection.
Okay, so you're doing that inner work. Awesome. Now it's time for part two, the action plan. This is where we get super practical. Let's talk about the real-world things you can do to put yourself out there and create actual opportunities to meet people.
It is wild how much we say without ever opening our mouths. Think about it. If you're hoping to connect with that cute person across the coffee shop, your posture needs to be open and inviting. Uncross your arms, look up from your phone, make some eye contact. It's basically a giant green light that says, "Hey, it's cool to come talk to me."
And you know what? Sometimes even the best body language isn't quite enough. Some people just need a really, really clear signal. So don't be afraid to take the lead. Go for it. Shoot your shot, give them a compliment, just start a conversation. Let them know you're interested.
Here's a little secret. Being a great date isn't magic, it's a skill you can totally learn. If you want to avoid those dates that feel like a job interview, just focus on these three things. First, actually listen to what they're saying. Second, ask questions that can't be answered with a yes or no. And third, remember to share about yourself, but, maybe save the entire life story for date 3.
So, where do you actually go to meet people and try out these skills? Well, think outside the box. A sports league is fine, but what about something more unique? A secret pizza club, a hiking group, a book club? These are awesome places because you'll find interesting people who you already have something in common with.
I know, this can feel super scary at first, but it is a total game changer. Doing things on your own not only makes you way more approachable to other people, but it also skyrockets your own confidence. And let's be real, confidence is ridiculously attractive. The more you do it, the easier it gets, I promise.
All right, you've done the inner work, you have an action plan. Now for the final and maybe most crucial piece, part 3, the long game. This is all about having the right mindset for the journey, because, let's be honest, finding a great match takes time. First things first, we've got to manage those expectations. Real life is not a rom-com where sparks just magically appear and last forever. If you are out there searching for a perfect person, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. The key is to stay flexible and be genuinely open-minded. And here's what being open-minded looks like in practice. My rule of thumb is this: unless a date is a definite gut feeling hell no, you should consider giving them a second chance. We are so obsessed with finding an instant spark
But attraction can absolutely grow as you get to know someone's personality and their heart.
When you're actually on a date, try your best to get out of your own head. If you're constantly overanalyzing what you just said or stressing about what to say next, you're missing the whole point. You're missing the chance for a real connection. Focus on the moment. Be present. And for heaven's sake, remember to have fun.
And this right here, this is the ultimate truth of dating. It would be amazing, but the love of your life is just not going to show up on your doorstep while you're watching Netflix. It takes effort. It's so easy to get discouraged, I get it, but you have to keep putting yourself out there. Persistence really is everything.
So to wrap this all up, the path to meeting someone great really comes down to these 3 things. Master your inner game, create a real-world action plan, and adopt a long-game mindset. If you can get those 3 things right, you are well on your way.
So I want to leave you with this question. Just think about it. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Grab a coffee, go to a museum, see a movie by yourself. What is one small step you can take this week to build that confidence and open the door to maybe meeting someone new?